This was a really interesting assignment for me. One thing I learned that I was actually kind of disturbed to learn about was the section regarding authenticity, specifically around integrity and courageous authenticity. And after reflecting on it a little bit, and I will say that it was kind of alarming to me because I'm somebody who thinks of myself as having a high level of integrity, and that I'm very authentic. And I think colleagues would say the same thing. However, when I was thinking about this assessment and when I took it, I'm in a relatively new role to me. When I say relatively, I've been in the position for about 8 years. However, I moved from nonprofit leadership, where I was a leader in that in one particular organization for over 20 years, and then moved to academia, which has been a very different beast. And so I think that the authenticity piece aligns with the protecting piece, whereas I have high scores around that. And I think part of it is in reading through the guide that I don't speak up often. I haven't spoken up often in this role for a variety of reasons. Just it takes me a while to get comfortable, as well as there have been some issues that's a whole other video, but some issues that have caused me to really stay silent and not feel safe. That is changing, and I have had to speak up in some ways to make those changes. But I do think that I spend a lot of time listening, which is not a bad thing, but also not speaking up, and perhaps that then leads to questioning my authenticity or integrity. Something that was validated through this assessment is I know that I'm self-aware, I'm aware of that for sure, and that relationships are important to me. So that was something that had been solidified for me. And thinking about how this information might come into play for my capstone journey, I think really I will have to be more intentional in terms of being comfortable in being an expert about anything, especially as I'm looking at the veterinary social work space where it's very new. And there's not a lot of information, as well as I haven't practiced it as much as I would like. So that leads me to maybe not be as confident. And so I just have to be better about that. And again, that kind of goes along with that integrity and authenticity piece that I'm seeing here on the circle, that I may be more quiet or less active because I'm not sure. And one thing I could pursue to evolve my leadership based on this assessment is certainly speaking up more and being better informed, so I am more confident in speaking up and allowing my voice to be heard, which is something that yeah, it's just been a struggle in this new space for me. So those are my big takeaways from this particular assignment. I'm going to stop sharing and stop recording. Thank you.